Hi, I'm Jocelyn, host of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast. I help pregnant women and mothers to find positivity in their season of life through changing their thoughts to work for them and not against them. I help mothers find the small, doable steps in thought and action without making drastic changes to their everyday mom life. And I can help you. Thanks for joining. Hey, how's it going? It's Jocelyn here with Positivity in Pregnancy and Motherhood. Usually on these Friday episodes, I reserve them all for motherhood and try not to mention pregnancy because my Tuesdays episodes talk a lot about pregnancy. But I'm going to give you a little blurb at the beginning of this episode about something I'm doing with pregnancy. So even if you're not pregnant, you might know some pregnant friends who would be interested, or even maybe you yourself are interested in this little blurb that I'm going to tell you about. I have a course called the Positive Pregnancy Program, and it is to help pregnant women when they are kind of in the morning sickness phase or they're in a phase of just really hating pregnancy. All the changes are really hard, and their thoughts are pretty negative and down on pregnancy. Because this was me. I was negative and I was down on pregnancy. And I felt inspired and led by God to create this course of tools that helped me during my third and fourth pregnancy. And so that's what I did. I created that course that had 22 main videos, and I did that about a year ago. And I just have had the continuous thought to make it what I dreamed it to be. I specifically really hated the sick phase of pregnancy, and so my ideal vision was to have a different positive video for every day during the sick phase, which would be about 42 videos. So this summer I've taken it upon myself to add around 20 more videos to that course, and I am going to be offering those for free. Well, temporary for free, so you can get a sneak peek into it. Every Wednesday for a while, I am going to be posting a different audio or a video that will be included in the Positive Pregnancy Program. And you can get a sneak peek into what it is like, to what those videos entail, and what those mindset exercises can do for you during pregnancy. They are simple, but really powerful, especially if you do them consistently and with intention. And I wanted to share that with you. In case you plan to be pregnant in the future, you can catch some of these videos on Wednesdays. They are only going to be up for 24 hours or for one of your friends. So if that interests you, I encourage you to listen to the podcast episode on Wednesdays, or you can go to my Facebook page, which is Pregnancy is Hard, and you will be able to view and watch some of those videos as they come out on Wednesdays for 24 hours for the next little bit. It's a fun way to get a sneak peek into this program to see if it's one that can help you in your mental state during pregnancy. I really wanted to talk about something that I've been struggling with lately. And I actually talk about this a lot in the pregnancy program because I found that as I did this during pregnancy, it helped a lot. But then here I am, I've kind of gotten myself in a little rut, and I've been a little stuck in motherhood and in my thoughts that I've been thinking. And I've been reaping what I've been thinking, and I haven't been thinking very good thoughts, and so I've had a lot of extra aches and pains and misery, and I haven't been happy, I haven't been patient, I've been just not where I want to be. And I have been in this, I feel like, for a while. And through a series of events, things that have happened that kind of bring things to light, you kind of are opened to how you've been. And that's what happened to me. I was kind of opened to my thought processes and how they were not serving me. They were not helping me, and it was making me miserable and grouchy and upset and feeling all these aches and pains and worried and stressed and full of anxiety. And I don't want to feel that way. It's not fun. It's not fun to worry, to constantly be searching Dr. Google for the next thing that might be wrong with you. It's not an enjoyable way to live. And I don't feel to go into the whole story at this point. Nonetheless, I have learned that my thoughts were contributing to everything I was feeling. And I now have the renewed energy to change my thoughts, to give myself grace, and to love myself a little bit better. I think part of where I got stuck in the rut is I wasn't giving myself grace. I was living off of a should list that I couldn't even fulfill. And I even did a podcast on that should list not too long ago. And yet here I am, fairly recently, stuck on my should list and feeling really heavy and really guilty, almost to the point of making myself sick in some ways, that I am not having those good thoughts. So what does giving yourself grace look like? It means not beating yourself up over the should list, not beating yourself up over who you wish you were and who you're not. It's not beating yourself up because you're not as good as you want to be. You're not as pretty. You're not as thin. You're not as happy. You're not financially where you want to be. What have you? It's not beating yourself up over those facts. Because as we berate and beat ourselves up, we get stuck in negativity. We get stuck in feeling like we can't do anything, that we're not good enough, we're not happy enough, we're not pretty enough, and that nothing for us works. If you are feeling like that, like I have been feeling, I encourage you to look at your thoughts. Look at the way you're talking to yourself. Look at the thoughts that you think about you and examine them. Examine them to realize if they are thoughts that are serving you and helping you to be more positive and more happy and more healthy. I know that those thoughts were not serving me. They were not helping me be the mother I wanted to be, the woman I wanted to be, or the wife I wanted to be. And because I was stuck on myself, because I was stuck on my things that I have almost created through my thoughts that were making me feel ill and sick, because I was stuck there, I wasn't able to help others because that's all I could think about was me. And that's not how I want to live. So I have committed to change my thoughts, to love myself better, to be more compassionate in giving myself grace, to pray with more fervency, to help me in these endeavors, to clean up my thoughts so that motherhood can look the way I imagine it, so that I can get rid of some of these extra aches and pains that I feel very strongly have been brought on by my own thought processes. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to live that way. And if you are feeling like you're in the same boat, I challenge you to try and join me. Try to change your thought processes, even if it just involves loving yourself more. I read the phrase in a book that this book is one of the books that came to me that I feel like is going to really help me in my thoughts. But the line that I wanted to share with you was, you use your own name. So I'll use my name, you use your name, and I want you to try this in front of the mirror. And if this is the only thing you do and the only thing you practice for the next little while, you will be making progress in giving yourself grace. And it's this: look in a mirror and look into your eyes and say your name. So I'd say Jocelyn, and then you say, I love and accept you exactly where you are right now, or exactly as you are right now is probably the better phrasing. So let's do that again. Do it with me. Jocelyn, I love and accept you exactly as you are. And try and look at yourself and say it with feeling. This might bring some emotions. Let them flow. But let yourself feel that love, because you deserve to be loved. You need to be loved, and God wholly and completely loves you. No matter your mistakes, no matter if you've yelled, no matter things that aren't going right in your life, He still loves you, and you deserve to feel that love and to give yourself that love. I am going to be practicing this too, because like I said, I have not been giving myself grace. So let's do it together. Let's commit this week to say in a mirror to ourselves, Jocelyn, I love and accept you exactly as you are. Use your own name and give this a try. You can do this, Mama. We can do this. We can overcome this negativity, and we can do it together, and we can build a strong motherhood of mothers who are positive, who are striving to find the good, and who are happy and enlightening and inspiring. Thank you for implementing this little tool into your life. Until next time. Thank you for being a part of the Positive in Pregnancy and Motherhood podcast, for listening, for sharing, and most of all, for applying these tools into your own life to improve your own happiness so that you can find your own better thoughts for a better you in a positive pregnancy, in losing that stubborn baby weight, and becoming the mom you desire to be through taking small steps in thought and action to reach your goals. If you are a mother who has an inner desire to enjoy motherhood and pregnancy better, but you are having difficulty figuring it out, I can help you. I can help you find the small, doable steps without drastic changes to your everyday mom life. Reach out, let's connect, and let's see you move forward. My name is Jocelyn, and I thank you for listening. Until next time.